when you can't sleep, when you can't pray, when you feel so overwhelmed with life's pressures, and you feel so lost that you can't quiet your voice or quiet your heart, you can worship. You can sing your way into the truth. And it doesn't matter how your voice sounds. It's all about your heart posture. You know, the enemy is trying to silence the voice of you as a believer, trying to stir and burden down discouragement in everything you can think of so you can stay quiet. But even in that season, you have a voice. You have a voice on the inside of you that can prophesy realities, that can bring down heavenly realities into earthly realities. And it's just about singing. It's just about worshiping. I don't want to call it singing, worshiping. Worship. What do you worship about? The holiness of God, the promises of God, the faithfulness of God, the cross and what He did, the love of God, the power in the name of Jesus. When you sing that out and you listen and meditate on all the lyrics that you're singing, even if it's just spontaneous, oh, your soul gets ignited. Oh, hope begins to arise in that season. Oh, you find yourself so connected to God. You know, recently I've been reading the life of David, reading the book of Psalms. And I don't know, I've read Psalms many times, but this season is like reading it, I get to just connect myself with the emotions that David felt when he wrote that, or the psalmists felt when they wrote that chapter. It's like I can sense loss, I can sense grief, I can sense pain, I can sense worry and everything that we feel today. But then they keep writing, they keep bringing that worship to God. No wonder David was seen as the man after God's heart. It wasn't because he was perfect. His life wasn't. But because in that season that he felt whatever he felt, the first thing he could think of was to posture his heart back to God, was to come back to God. He brought back his fears, his worries, his questions, his loss, his doubts, back to God on his knees, back to the cross. And even right now, even as I just close my eyes, I can just sense my spirit wandering in worship to God. Don't let the devil silence your voice. Don't buy the lies of the enemy at the time that you are so overwhelmed. Look up. You are worthy of it all. You are worthy of it all. For from you are all things, and to you are all things. Lord, you deserve the glory. You are worthy of it all. Jesus, you are worthy of it all. For from you are all things, and to you are all things. You deserve the glory. Worthy is the Lamb seated on the throne. I crown you now with many crowns. You reign victorious. Lord, you are high and lifted up. Jesus, Son of God. The calling of heaven crucified. Oh, worthy is the Lamb. Oh, worthy is the Lamb. Worthy is the Lamb. You are worthy. Worthy is the Lamb. For you are my hiding place. You've always filled my heart with songs of deliverance. Whenever I am afraid, I will trust in you. Oh, I will trust in you. Let the weak say I am strong in the strength of the Lord. I will trust in you. I will trust in you. Let the weak say I am strong in the strength of the Lord. There's so much that happens when our heart and our minds are quiet and fixed on Jesus. And that can be done when we worship. So do it today. Find your strength. Find your strength in worship.